on Iwtv News.
The Glitz and the Glamour. That's the annual black tie dinner party. Fun time for a good cause. Show your school pride. How do you? What's your favorite? Reiver Country Rodeo. Iowa Western battles the Bronc-busters. Blazing a trail. The Big Blue men's soccer team climbing up the rankings. How high can it go?
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching Iwtv News.
Hello and welcome to our latest edition of Iwtv News. I'm J.J. Davis. Well, the stars come out at Iowa Western. It's the annual black tie dinner party. It's simply just a fun time. It's as simple as that. And it's for a very special place, a place that has found a home in the hearts of all who attend. Orange is the new black tie dinner. Reiver revelers pose for pics under the harvest moon, flying the flag for the biggest fundraising event of the year.
Over the years, we've raised over $2 million in an endowment for scholarships. And so it's an important night. It really helps a lot of students be able to afford college education, and that's what it's all about.
It's about a live auction, bidding on silent auction items for big kids and little kids, all for a worthwhile cause.
Every time I go to a meeting or over the past 3 or 4 years, all the buildings that are going up, and being able to walk around campus and see the kids from not just Southwest Iowa, but from all over the country is just amazing. This thing has grown from a kind of a small little community college to a huge community college. So I'm just glad to be a little part of this.
To my company, they're a really valued client, and to us personally, this is where we met. So it has a long history for us.
I'm very fortunate that we have an institute like this that my son can go to. It's very close, and it's his prep run before he goes to Iowa State.
It's a great honor that we're important enough to the college that we get to come. This is our first time as a company coming.
It's just great to support scholarships for students. We always appreciate the students that come to us and get employment after graduation from Iowa Western, so want to support that cause.
A lot of people don't understand this is about raising scholarship money for students, but it's also really about economic development, because if we can educate these young people, they will be qualified to fill the jobs that we need people to fill in the economy.
This night filled with fun, the annual black tie dinner under the orange of the harvest moon, a true picture of giving, a harvest for the future, another bumper crop that is Iowa Western. Supporters of Iowa Western are very generous. They get it. They understand the role Big Blue plays in Reiver Country, and they want to help. All told, around 450 special guests graced Reiver Arena under the harvest moon. Final figures not known as of yet, but thousands of dollars raised. And remember, Dr. Kinney told me over $2 million been harvested in the past and gone towards scholarships for the students. And that's what it's all about, the kids. Iowa Western, Reiver Country says a big thank you for all who contribute to this very worthwhile cause. Business as usual, the football team finds out. Another top 20 spoiler invades Titan Stadium. Lending a helping hand. It takes a village. We're all in this together when we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is Iwtv News.
Okay, it's decision time. I want flexibility, more doing, hands-on experience, and working sooner. I gotta make a choice. I want to get started, now. Find your your path at iwcc.edu and get hands-on real-world experience. Start now at Iowa Western.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
she doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new.
Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened?
Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt,
Such a weirdo.
excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
The fall season just a leaf away. Old Man Winter just a few snowflakes down the road. And some of us are ready for it, and some of us are not. And you know, that's okay. Iowa Western is always here if and when kids need some help. Reiver Country understands.
Rocky's Emergency Pantry is a resource that many students use regularly.
I help oversee the donations coming in and out. I tried to make sure that the inventory is stocked, so I let people know of what we need. I help students get access to the pantry as well as utilize the pantry. It's shopping style, so students still have a lot of options, so it's not like they're going and getting dusty old cans of food, like they're getting like really good stuff. It's on honor system, so anyone can use it. Doesn't matter how much money you make or whatever, if you're on campus, off campus.
Many students need the food pantry. It can be their greatest resource in times of need.
I think it's super important because as college students, like a lot of us don't have a lot of money to spend on like food, and then they also, not just food they have there, they also in the winter have like winter coats and stuff, which is also really important. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out when I am low on cash and I can't go to the grocery store and get everything that I need. And it really helps with just making sure that I'm set for like school every day.
And this is just one way we can alleviate a cost. It's just helping students kind of learn, you know, to utilize the resources they can while they're on campus, and then also just ensuring that the basic need of hunger is resolved. I mean, no student should go hungry here because there's tons of food.
Some students, I mean, they may not have like the necessary like funding to like afford food, and I think the emergency pantry is a pretty good idea to have that like stash for anybody that does actually need it.
If you're struggling with anything, this is like your one-stop shop for everything.
The pantry is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 every Monday through Friday. Just go to the student assistance offices in the Student Center to either get help or donate to others. With IWTV News, I'm Nathan Basil.
Thanks, Nate. Now, you know, homecoming is just over the horizon, but still, school spirit is a year-round thing. Fly the flag, show your colors. What's your preference? How do you strut around in Reiver gear?
Fall has finally started, which means cooler weather is on the way. The College Store is here to help you update your wardrobe with warm Reiver gear.
My favorite piece of Reiver gear is a white crew neck that says Iowa Western Reivers on it. And it's really comfy and fluffy. And it looks great on me.
My favorite piece of Reiver gear would have to be our athletics gear because like I don't know, I just think they're cool, and like they're very comfortable, very cozy. If it's like super hot, it doesn't stick to you or anything like that, and if it's super cold, it keeps you warm.
That's currently what I have on. I mean, this is it.
The College Store is open weekdays from 7:30 to 4 on the second level of the Student Center. Swing by to pick up your fall essentials.
Go Reivers!
Go Reivers!
Go Reivers!
For IWTV News, I'm Erica Peck.
Thanks, Erica. And that's not all. Plenty more doings here in Reiver Country. So if you're thinking what I'm thinking, then you're right. It's Reiver Fever time. Who's going to spread the gospel on Iowa Western this time?
Hi, I'm Kaiser Kaufman. This week on Reiver Fever, is Christmas coming early? Are you ready to graduate? GradFest 2019 will be held October 1st. It's for all students graduating in December. Fall graduates will be measured for caps and gowns and get a free alumni t-shirt and more. That's GradFest 2019, October 1st from 9 to 4 in the Reiver Room at the Student Center. Want to meet new people? Take full advantage of your college experience? There are a number of clubs in Reiver Country that could use your help as an advisor. Young Democrats and College Republicans, Tabletop Gaming Club to name a few. So get in the game. For more information, contact Campus Life at iwcc.edu. And finally, the Big Blue women's basketball team is looking for a few good men. You must be 5'8" or taller and have played some b-ball before. Candidates must be available to practice with the team from 2 to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday. Following the bouncing ball to Jay Flores at iwcc.edu. That's it for this week's edition of Reiver Fever. I'm Kaiser Kaufman. Don't be the last to know.
Talk about award-winning excellence. The annual Black Tie Dinner crowns two very special people. Next up, Reiver Bronkbusters. Never an easy ride. After the break.
I chose to come to Iowa Western because it was close to home and rather affordable. I just wasn't really ready to leave home yet, so it was a good option for me. When I think about Iowa Western, I think about just growth in general, always expanding programs, even their sports teams, just innovation and continuously growing.
The best part about being in the dental assisting program was probably the close-knit group of classmates that we had and how accessible and how close we were with our instructors. The reason I chose this field was because I've always had a passion for healthcare, and thinking long-term, it was best for me thinking about being able to balance a family and a career at the same time.
I've always wanted to be in the medical field, and then once I had orthodontics or braces, I was just very aware of my smile and everyone else's smile, and so I thought this would be a good fit for me. Being in the lab, the dental lab here at Iowa Western, they're not always real people that you're working on, but a lot of the equipment is very similar. It gets you kind of familiar with the equipment and the arrangement of an operatory so that when you go out to those offices, you're pretty much ready to go.
The most satisfying part about my job is being able to care for patients. I love helping educate patients on their oral health because ultimately it affects your overall health.
The dental assisting program, I feel, set me up for success. Just like I said, being hands-on, the learning experiences in the classroom and outside with our externships, it just really brought it full circle, from textbook to being chairside.
I had a great experience at Iowa Western. I felt like I had a lot of support from my teachers, from advisors. I can't really say enough good things about it.
I would definitely recommend this program to others. I do actually. It's just a great learning experience here. People that are interested in the medical field that maybe they don't want to nurse, they don't want to do that type of thing. You're still helping patients, and it's fun. It's something new every day.
Iowa Western 1 game away from playing in the Natty title game last year. 1 win. Guess who? Garden City. So here we go again. They played 5 times. The Reivers have won 3 and lost 2. The Broncbusters ride into Council Bluffs. 2 losses already. Iowa Western, 2 as well.
Iowa Western Reivers.
Big Blue comes running in, looking to turn the tide after having dropped 2 of its first 3 games. First quarter, the visitors' second possession. Quarterback Nate Cox lets it go. MJ Link runs under it. A 67-yard touchdown strike, 7 as if the city sends a message. Late in the quarter, the Broncbusters just airing it out. 90 yards in 9 plays, and Cox goes 3 for 3 on the drive. Second play, second quarter, Ramon Jefferson busts through from 4 yards out, and it's 14-0 Garden City. Cam Thomas and the home team just 73 yards in the first half. Thomas, who finishes 12 of 21, just 87 yards, hits Corey Reed, good for 33. But 3 plays later, the redshirt sophomore picked off. Iowa Western in Broncbuster territory 6 times, nothing to show for it. The city in front 14-0 at the break.
Hey, 3rd and 2. Hey, 3rd and 2, boys. Hey.
In the third, the Reivers 4th and 1 from the Buster 38, and Zaquandre White like a runaway bull. 31 yards down to the 7. Next play, White, who carries the rock 15 times, 128 yards, finishes off the drive. Iowa Western down just 7. But the visitors and Ramon Jefferson come leaping back. 13 plays, 53 yards. First play, 4th quarter, 4th and goal from the 1. Jaden Hayes falls in 21-7 Garden City. The Broncbusters 342 total yards to the Reivers 198, and the city leaves town with a 28-14 win.
It's been a while since we've been sitting 1-3, but you know it's bigger than that. You know, I don't know. You know, I got to figure something out. I didn't think we played with any emotion early on. I just don't think we're playing together. You know, and that's my job. I challenge them at halftime. I'm like, we got to be competitive. Where's the pride? You know, there's just no fight, no fire right now. And again, I'll take that. We got to figure it out, or we got to find the right people that are going to give it to us.
I just think as a team, we just got to all come together. I feel like it's individuals, you know. I feel like once we all come together and play as a team, we'll start winning games.
There's a lot of guys that get frustrated when things start going against us. And I feel like a lot of people yell at each other and they don't know how to lead the right way. But we're going to get it fixed.
I thought at times we played well, you know, but I thought defensively we played well enough at times too. You know, we gave a couple big plays. Offensively, we didn't help them at all in the first half. And, you know, there was no fire, no fight, no competitiveness. And, you know, we got to find that.
Good luck to us.
Go get
And so Scott Strohmeyer and the Reivers walk away after having lost their 3rd straight game for the first time in 10 years.
I ain't quitting on you.
Iowa Western hits the road next to Dodge City, and the Conquistadors are 0-4. This was a desperation game for both. Both teams desperate for a win, and it didn't matter how. Another rough game for the home side. Zaquandre White, another standout performance. Once again, over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Corey Reed catches 4 balls for over 50. Penalties continue to plague Big Blue. And what more can you say? 1-3? Not used to this. I know for me, I'm spoiled, used to winning, but still plenty of season left. Still plenty of games on the schedule to turn this thing around. Starting next, on the road to Dodge City. Turning to soccer. Now, how many clean sheets have the men racked up? Talk about first impressions. The new head coach taking no prisoners.
The Reivers men's soccer team is off to a hot start. Big Blue is 7-0 and ranked 6th in the country.
I don't really think it's about the rankings. You know, the rankings, they change. For us, it's just really been consistently getting better every day. That's really just been our process, and it really hasn't been, you know, rankings they're going to change a lot, especially in junior college soccer. But for us, you know, we just want to try to get a little bit better every day and just trying to improve in all aspects on and off the field.
Improving on the field with 40 goals and producing 5 shutouts as well. But it all starts off the pitch.
We know each other before we came in, so like when new people come, we just have been doing some family activities to get to know each other, and then on the field we create some connection.
Oh yeah, so maybe on the off days when we're not training, we always try to go out somewhere, maybe eat together so we can have a good bond.
Yeah, as I said, you know, we all stay together. Naturally, we're all able to bond really well, and yeah, it's really been good. Just always been together on and off the field.
Want to be the best program in the country, both on and off the field, and that's really just in every facet. You know, from academics to how we train, to how our guys are after. You know, I think that's a really important step for me. Is like I don't want them to just go to big schools. Like I want them to go and be successful. I don't want them to just make it professional. I want them to be successful. And I think that really will determine the success of our program if you look back in 10 years and you see what the guys are doing at that point.
Iowa Western is 6-0 at home. Big Blue plays 4 of its next 6 matches at the Reiver Sports Complex. For Iwtv Sports, I'm Kenny Gray.
And finally, special people, special tribute. Why is Iowa Western thriving in the metro and southwest Iowa? On the other side.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Another black tie dinner's come and gone. All, of course, for a good cause that is Iowa Western. And at every dinner party, a chosen few are recognized for their contribution for the betterment of Reiver Country. And every year, my esteemed boss shows why he is the boss with a video recognizing these people for their unwavering support. Iowa Western Community College has established itself as the region's premier educational institution by focusing closely on its mission of improving the quality of life through programs, partnerships, and community involvement. In 1999, the Iowa Western Foundation began honoring individuals for their commitment to Iowa Western and that important mission. The Investment in Excellence Award for 2019 is being presented to Dr. Bayros and Christiane Rosek. Supporting scholarships at Iowa Western since 2011, Dr. Bayros and Christiane Rosek have impacted the lives of more than 50 students pursuing degrees in career and technical education.
I think it's a really awesome thing that they've been able to give the scholarship and to do this. It's a blessing for sure, and it's definitely allowed me to take greater steps in my education.
Just made my time here at Iowa Western that much more enjoyable, to focus more on my studies, and make me a better candidate in the career choice I made.
The Rosek's influence on Council Bluffs and the surrounding area continues to grow, as demonstrated with the new Bayros and Christiane Rosek Foundation TradeWorks Academy Learning Facility for the Council Bluffs Community School District.
We're pleased to recognize the Roseks tonight with the Investment in Excellence Award. They are great members of the community and have been very good at supporting important events in the community. Their support of education has probably been the most outstanding thing that they do in terms of their philanthropic efforts. For years, they provided scholarships, not just one or two, but several scholarships every year to students attending Iowa Western Community College, which allow those students to be able to get a college education and then go on and get a high-paying job. And then here recently, their support of the Council Bluffs School District with their career and technical education efforts has also been another very important effort in the community, which will help young people, but it's also going to be an economic development factor in the community.
Iowa Western is proud to present the 2019 Investment in Excellence Award to Dr. Bayros and Christiane Rosek. Good stuff, isn't it? Good people. And as always, thanks a lot, Craig Redegri. Now try to remember that kind of September is almost gone. October is blowing in the wind, so more good stuff lie ahead. And so for this latest edition of IWTV News, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around campus.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.